What up, boys? I want to talk about how serious we are. So this is an insight that I had when I was at the gym, which is, man, we spend so much time being serious as guys. Like, we're so linear, we're so in our brains, and we are so fucking serious and tight about everything. And then we're surprised that, you know, women don't want to fuck us when we're so tight and we're so goddamn serious about everything, and then we're surprised that women aren't crawling all over us, okay? Now, I understand how this tightness and this nervousness happens, dude. Like, I'm not fronting on this, dude. Like, if there is a girl that you find very attractive, you're like, oh, and you get tight, right? Like, you're like, oh, and you get nervous. Like, you feel that tightness and you feel that seriousness, and then you're like, dirk, 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 dirk. And I think we all know the result of that type of interaction, which is the girl's dry as the fucking Sahara Desert because your vibe is whack, all right? Now, I think if we focus on this as guys, so like one thing when I've coached or I've worked with guys is getting them to loosen the fuck up, getting them to like quit taking everything so seriously. And I understand, like I said before, that that's hard to do when you're under pressure. Easy to do when you're not under pressure. There's this bratty niece frame where it's like, treat girls like they're like your bratty niece, right? Which it's like, yeah, I mean, of course, like that vibe is really, really good. The challenge is in doing that when, like, you know, all the marbles or cards are on the table or whatever the saying is, where it's like, oh yeah, but I like am really attracted to this one or I really like this one. It's much harder to do. But just recognizing how serious we are as guys and how tight we are as guys and putting your focus on that, because it's not like you adding 2 inches to your bicep or you adding a 0 to your income is gonna actually fucking affect that. Because when you're in an interaction with the female, that shit don't matter. It's whether or not you're tight. Like, it's like, is this guy really tight and nervous and taking everything so seriously, or is the motherfucker loose, dude, okay? And like, it conveys so much if the guy is loose, and no amount of protein powder and no amount of getting better at sales copy is gonna solve that. Like, that is an in the moment, hard to fake signal. Like, the girls see it, they feel it coming off of you. And most guys are so serious, and the guys that aren't are generally like on drugs and drinking, and like that's the way that they try to get around it. They drink the booze. They're like, oh, well, now I'm loose about a thing that I would normally be tight about, which is why guys drink, because it allows them to like tap into that vibe, even though they actually haven't really actually done the fucking work to get there, okay? So I understand it's hard to do. It's so important. We are so serious as guys, and we are so tight. And then you add on top of it seeing a girl that they find attractive, and it's like, man, we basically just blow it, okay? And we look like total chumps. It's just what it is, okay? So you want to be able to find ways for you to like loosen up and not take everything so fucking seriously. Same for me. Like, there are times where I notice I'm like, ugh, I'm fucking tight as shit. I'm like serious as shit about this. And it's like, just serious equals Sahara Desert for the lady folk, right? Like, you're like so tight about it versus being more loose, having more fun, being more carefree. And I get it. As guys, we have a lot of responsibilities, and like there's a lot of, you know, stuff on our plate, and there are things to be serious about. So what, like in this video, I'm not telling you to like go to the opposite side where you never take anything seriously. That's unequivocally not what I'm saying. I'm not making it a binary. What I am saying is like, we're so serious and so tight and so logical all the time, man. Like 99% of the time. And getting some amount of like loose and some amount of like humor in the system. And like when I coach and I work with guys, like, yo, real talk, like a lot of it is just getting them to like be less tight and to like not be so serious. And it's like, okay, we gotta break out of this, homie. Like that isn't actually you. Like that's more of like a coping mechanism where it's something that like you're in that frame of mind so much and so often that like you're like habituated to it and like you operate from that space, but it doesn't actually get you the result that you want. Like you can't actually create what you want from that space. Now, like I said, I'm not saying to never be serious, man. Like, you know, there are times where it's important to be serious, dude. Like I'm not, you know, doing some like, you know, bullshit, you know, self-help advice where it's like, just never be serious. But like, we're so serious all the time, man. We're so tight all the time. If you can just like help the guy like loosen up and get like a little bit more loose and a little bit more carefree, like his results will get so much better. Not only getting him to be like loose and carefree, but like getting him to do that under pressure, right? So like getting him to like speak publicly, or getting him to like go up and approach groups of people, or go up and approach groups of girls that like, God forbid, he finds attractive. Getting him to be able to do that without being so serious. Like getting him used to like that pressure and staying kind of like in release and like being in the flow and not needing booze to do it. Okay, that is a multi-million-dollar skill set. Most guys can't do it. That skill set is so rare, dude. So rare. Like pretty much every guy can be serious, dude. I'm not that impressed. I'm like, oh, another logical guy, engineer, accountant, like whatever, business guy, business office computer guy. Not impressed, because that's the comfort zone for guys, which is like just being logical, right? The ability to be loose and to be like in release and like not serious and tight and like joking around while under pressure, while under social pressure, is a multi-million-dollar skill set. It's not just about the lady folk. It's also the fact that if you can do this, not only can you create a beautiful life for yourself, not only can you have all the stuff that you want with the opposite gender, but you will also have one of the most rare skill sets, which is a man that knows how to be loose and a vibe while under pressure, okay? And I don't know any other way to say it, but if there's a big old group of people and there's a guy that's like that, the young ladies that are available are definitely taking notice, okay? So what I'm inviting you to in this video is focusing on the skill set that will actually move the needle for you, okay? And the skill set is being able to not be so fucking serious all the time, and being able to shift into playful, loose, joking around, being funny while under pressure. So it's one thing to be able to access that when you're just with your buddies, right? You're like with your buds, you're like, dude, when I'm with my buddies, like I'm able to like be funny and I'm loose. I'm like, cool. Now do that in front of 3 girls that you find attractive. Now do that in front of a client that you're trying to sell. And you're like, whoop, you know? And that's, to me, that's the sauce. Like that's the journey, is like getting that guy's like central nervous system to get used to staying fun, loose, carefree while under the pressure. Now, your boy has done a lot of that, okay? So I'm gonna tell you what's up, homie, which is if you do a tremendous amount of cold approach, like your boy has, to large groups of men and women and to women that you find attractive, and you do that repeatedly, you learn the skill set of staying completely loose and carefree without alcohol while exposing yourself to social rejection. And that just makes you a different motherfucker. That makes you a different type of man, okay? That makes you the type of man where when you roll into a place and you start talking, everyone else is like, oh, I guess that guy has arrived. The one has arrived. Like, and I'm not pretending that I'm always in that vibe at all times. Sometimes I just hang out with my friends too, dude. Like, fuck, man. I'm also a human. Like, I don't spend all my time like da-da-da-da-da. And also right now I've got a girl that I'm committed to. So like, but my point being that being able to do that, focusing on the thing that actually moves the needle. It's not another 2 inches on the biceps, homie. It's not another 0 on the income statement, dude. Like, that's not actually gonna move the needle. You can have all that, and then you crack under pressure, and you're so serious, and you're so tight, and it's such a hard to fake signal. And that's why it's like so relevant. So in this video, I'm getting you focused on the thing that's actually gonna move the needle for you, okay? And what's actually gonna move the needle for you is learning how to not be so serious, learning how to be more carefree, more fun, more humor, sober, while under pressure. That's pretty much when I coach guys, what I focus on, and the results are nothing short of fucking amazing. The guys that can do this literally crush. It's a $1 million skill set. You are absolutely 100% the man by being able to do this. Every woman in the environment will take notice. The other men will take notice. Something different about that motherfucker, okay? So, as always, I put my email below this video. If you ever want to chat or connect or talk about what it is that you're working on, shoot me a message. I'd love to hear what you're working on, what you got going on, and see how I can help. All right, love you guys, Todd, out. But as always, I shall return.